And now I have a decision to make. Shoot the ball with the defender running at me, or with that 99 pass, kick it and laser it over to the corner. That's game over for the team.
Those kicks, MP.
Tournament performances should be set with the regular season evaluation.
No, that makes sense.
Our season is much longer and represents more of the contribution we expect our young players to make.
I don't doubt the way to Brian, but I also think there's been more time between games than it really is. I gotta look at the high pressure moments like the point.
Not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important than it now.
All of this shot point.
Let's go on a big trip after the season.
Japan, Australia.
Yeah, Japan. I want to see Tokyo. And I love seeing those steakhouses they have on
Got some of my
TV.
sister's trip to Mexico.
Plus, I'd like to see one of those cat cafes.
Your joke.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. SGA and Wallace in the backcourt. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Sorber in at center, locking down the middle. And for Denver, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. Well, we always hear about the rookie wall, Grant, but some players seem to claim it's a myth.
Well, you know, B.A., I think it's real for most first-year players. Adjusting to the length and intensity of an NBA season can be exhausting, but some guys will be able to break through that wall.
Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for Denver. Jones, the pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Aaron Gordon able to use all his athleticism on that.
Murray against SGA. Great D that time from Murray. Jokic passes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Jokic against SGA. They set the screen. The baseline J. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray passes to Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Confident stroke from Jokic. Shot ready on the catch.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Denver. The conversation quickly turned to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who coach called a problem. He's fast, he's strong, he's smart with the ball, coach said, so our defense is going to be working overtime to keep up with him, but we will keep up with him. Coach thinks his guys are up for the challenge tonight. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Brown passes to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Denver getting their last shot to go to stop the run. And SGA gets it to go.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Screen by Holmgren. Takes a 13-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all three levels.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Here's the three. Connects from downtown. Jones has got 6.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Jokic up top. He's covered by Holmgren. Outside Brown. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Well, that's one of the biggest changes in the league over the years. Point guards are now expected to score. They have to do more than just pass.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Harris is checked in. They need this. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. Pass to Murray. Back to Jones. Here's Brown. Fires the three. Here's Jokic. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Thunder trail by 14. Now SGA. Really played well against Orlando in his last game.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Jones. Now Brown. Launches the three. Drops in the three. Brown's gotten his second bucket on the night.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. SGA surveying the D. Now Wallace. There's a screen. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Holmgren. They can't stop the run with that one.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now Jones. Outside Murray. Here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. That's 7 points for Nikola Jokic.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Crowther's checked in for Brown. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Last game out, he had 38 points. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Denver leading by 19. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Now here's Murray. Yet to see a basket.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
And here's Jones. Murray finds Jones. Back to Murray. Jokic, the screen. Down low. Here's Strother. SGA pulls it in. Thunder trail by 17. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Murray for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic just got his 4th assist with that last one. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Holmgren outside. Pass to Dort. Now here's Harris. Screen by Holmgren. Harris passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching. A perfect game plan.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Now here's SGA. 6 points for him. To the inside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
And last time against this team, they struggled with foul trouble. It led to an ugly loss.
Yeah, look, when your best players can't stay on the floor, that's a problem. It puts your team in a really difficult position to win.
Good. He's got 10.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanksville Big Dog in their last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He tallied 32 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hands. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Jokic the screen. Murray against SGA. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Johnson's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Thunder trail by 15. SGA with it. 13 points in the game. Holmgren with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Dort. Clock at 6. Caruso, a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you're going to struggle when you're forcing up shots like that.
Jokic with a screen on SGA. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Jokic. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
19 seconds left in the first. Here's Strawther. Dort defending. Outside Murray. Takes a three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Denver going into the break up 12. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Nuggets?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
We've got Murray, Cameron Johnson out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Peyton Watson, and it's Strawther in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Dort with a steal.
Well, that's just a great feel for where the ball was going. He got himself in the right place and made the steal.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. Murray finds Johnson over Caruso. And it's Harris with the rebound. Thunder trail by 10. Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
5 on the clock. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Murray against Caruso. Outside Murray. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Caruso. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray from outside. Buries it from 3. Murray's got 6.
Well, Murray's a 3-level scorer, but arguably does his finest work from that level.
Harris outside. Caruso, a screen on Johnson. Caruso misses.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here's Harris. 5 points in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. checked in for the Nuggets. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. There's the screen. Inside, and stolen by Holmgren. Caruso outside. Pass to Harris. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
That's a solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Here's Strawther. He's guarded by Caruso. Johnson passes to Valanciunas. Back to Johnson. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jones, he's checked in for Strawther. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. The free throw drops for Johnson. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid, fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
Now here's Wallace, still without a bucket. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Johnson. To the paint. Tipped away. Outside Jones. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Johnson a screen on Harris. Brown. They get it back. Jones, the pass to Murray. There's the triple. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Fires from the line, and Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist of the night. And it's Jones with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Misses from short range. Thunder trail by 6. Holmgren outside. Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Wallace. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Murray. Fires from way outside. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Wallace. On target from range. Wallace has got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Valanciunas, and Anthony subbed in for Murray. Denver has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Now here's Jones. He's got 10. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Pistons, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Harris has checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. The shot no good. Jones with some nice D. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter. Denver in the lead. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Brian, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following that last three-pointer by Denver. Harris, a screen on Anthony. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and again, it's Oklahoma City.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, stolen by Harris. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Anthony. And it's SGA missing. Denver's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Jones drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, chops one in from the wing. SGA's got 19 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
They get it back. The kick out to Johnson. Five to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Goes back up. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For the Nuggets, Gordon, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Anthony. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to SGA. Pass to Williams. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got 3 assists in the game.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Jones, the pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams with it. He's picked up by Jones. Pass to SGA. The kick out to Williams. Now Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Guarded by Brown. Here's Sorber. Great D that time from Jokic.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Knocked away. Just 5 on the clock. Shot is good by Gordon.
When Gordon is connecting from deep, everything else becomes easier for both him and this offense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, the Nuggets shooting a nice 50% for the game. We've got 1:13 left in the first half. Here's Jokic. Murray for 3. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 7 assists in the game. Pass to Sorber. And here's Holmgren. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gordon, the pass to Murray. Here's Brown. Back to Jones. Now here's Jokic. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Pass to Wallace. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, SGA. Three-pointer off the mark. The Nuggets lead by 3. Jones finds Murray. And there's the lob, and stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. Outside Jones. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Denver. They're up by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Come on. They're thinking about a shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, these are very early returns, but even so, you can see who the fans are excited to see play.
A lot of these guys deserve the votes, but there's some big names missing. Come on, America, do better.
And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds. Like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
Mm-hmm. Good too.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change the... up. Give him some different looks.
Denver leading by 3. Taking a look at the Thunder. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Sorber in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Now, here's Williams. On the wing, Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Brown. Here's Wallace. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jokic passes to Murray. Pass to Jokic. From 12 feet. And, yep, it's good. Jokic has got 9 points.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Sorber. And here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Brown to the middle. And that one's good. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
With the step back, outside Jones. Here's Gordon. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Sorber, guarded by Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these.
The previous play is under review.
The video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Jokic. 9 points in the game. Inside. Williams against Jones. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Defended by Murray. Down low. Here's Sorber. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. 22 was their biggest lead. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Off the glass. Here's Jokic. Left side Jones. Goes up again.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Williams misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Jones finds Jokic. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Jokic has got 11 points.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Wallace outside. Outside, SGA. They set a pick. Wing shot on the way. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
SGA against Murray. Outside, SGA. Wallace outside. From downtown, Jones grabs the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Outside Brown. Jones, the pass to Gordon. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Nikola Jokic. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
On the wing, Brown. Jones sets a screen. Pass to Gordon. Murray for three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wallace, the pass to SGA. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Jones, the pass to Brown. Jones sets a screen. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Williams. The shot, no good. Good D by Jokic. Jones, the pass to Murray. It's stolen by SGA. And stolen by Murray. And Jokic throws it down.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray, finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
That one's good for two.
The setup from Murray is key there. He's looking for the best shot, whether it's for himself or a teammate.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the shot. 25 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Jones. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Jones.
That free throw no good. And Denver making a change here. Strawther's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dortch checked in. Thunder trail by 5. Pass to Sorber. Now here's SGA. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall.
There's Murray with the triple.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's SGA. Great D that time from Murray. Denver leading by 8. Outside Jones. To the inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Coach Nikola Jokic, a guy who thrives playing through contact.
Well, B.A., you know what? Sometimes, yes, maybe more than any other player, when Jokic is forced backwards, he tends to get more creative. It's confounding what this guy can do at his size. Never ceases to amaze.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
SGA passes to Williams. Here's Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 4-3. And Williams with the basket on the assist from Holmgren. 10 points for Jalen Williams.
Yeah, nice shot by Williams. Just a soft touch from deep.
Murray passes to Jones. Now here's Jokic. Defense is right there. Back to Jones. Pass to Jokic. 3 on the clock. Here's Strawther. Launches it. Sorber with a rebound. Dort outside to the paint. Gordon with a steal. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Ryan. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Ryan?
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, Williams. to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Denver with a rebound. Now Murray. 12 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
No good there with a step-back Jay. Thunder trail by 9. Williams from long range. Denver grabs the miss. Jones has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Different look for Denver. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jokic. Johnson comes in for Gordon, and it's Watson in for Jones. Caruso outside. Pass to Brand. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Holmgren. Over Valanciunas. And the shot no good. A bit short.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Great job by Murray reading the defense. Giving it up in the pick and roll action.
Brand passes to Caruso. Now here's Dort. Lets the three fly. Knocks it down from distance. So Dort's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. And it's Denver with a rebound.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Murray. And here's Valanciunas. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Watson. Off the mark there with a 3. Caruso outside. To the left side wing. With 1 on the clock. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Denver Nuggets ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
The fourth quarter has arrived, so good to have you with us. Johnson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Anthony, then there's Christian Brown, and it's Jones in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Dort outside, and stolen by Jones. Pass to Johnson. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Here's Williams. Caruso, a screen on Johnson. Williams against Johnson. Clock at 4. And here's Caruso outside. Valanciunas with a rebound. The Nuggets lead by 12. Outside Brown. Pass to Johnson. Denver moving it around. Left side Brown. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Williams in the post. Covered by Johnson. Here's Wallace. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Anthony outside. High post, Valanciunas. Denver needs to get off a shot. Johnson for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Achua's checked in for Denver. Williams against Johnson. Wallace outside. The three is up. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for Denver. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Outside Achua. Pass to Jones. And the layup is good. Jones has got 11 in the second half.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Thunder trail by 17. And here is Williams.
And Williams is so poised down inside. He just gets it done from anywhere on the court.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Brown passes to Achua. Here's Brown. Achua with a screen on Dort. The kick out to Johnson. Puts one up from 19. Not going to go that time. The Thunder have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Right at the free throw line. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 14 points for Jalen Williams.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Jones buries it down low. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Williams passes to Wallace. Knocked loose. And stolen by Jones. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Here's Jones. And the dunk by Jones.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Here's Williams. And no good. Johnson with the defensive effort. Jones with the ball. Johnson a screen on Caruso. Here's Jones. Goes back up. The Thunder with the rebound. Down low. Here's Williams. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. Decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A different look for Denver. Nikola Jokic is checked in for Achua. Aaron Gordon comes in for Johnson. And Jamal Murray is subbed in for Anthony. Murray finds Jokic. And here's Jones. Pass Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. SGA against Murray. Wallace, right side. Now here's Holmgren. Here's Sorber. Now here's Wallace. Jones with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last. Strawther's checked in for the Nuggets. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. The Nuggets lead by 15. Now Murray. Pass to Jokic. Outside Murray. And they double up Jokic. 5 to shoot. And another miss by Denver.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 8, Jalen Williams.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Back to Jones. Here's Jokic. Let's go with a 3. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist.
And the jumper of Jokic, it's almost a set shot. He's totally in control.
Here's Williams. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling. The Nuggets lead by 16. Pass to Strawther. Gordon on the wing. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's the fast break. Williams from long range. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Dort with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. Now Williams fires the 3. Counted from distance. Williams has got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Pass to Sorber. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Nuggets have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the 4th. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Chalk up 2 there.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Jones finds Jokic. Back to Jones. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Well, Jokic very strong and very crafty, absorbing the contact.
Brown's checked in for Strawther. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. Good on the second one.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Pass to Sorber. It's Williams, high post, working on Jones. Off on the layup.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Oh, he misses the layup.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Brown against SGA. Gets it to go.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Williams. Bucket. Straight in.
Yeah, what a strong finish by Williams. I mean, he didn't let the contact throw him off.
The free throw drops for Williams. The Nuggets lead by 6. Jokic with a screen on Williams. Here's Jokic. Outside Gordon. Now Jokic. Jokic the screen. Murray. Another shot. Look at Jokic working inside.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Thunder trail by 8. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter. Book it! It goes!
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Now Jokic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Wallace outside. Holmgren fires. For 3. Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Murray. Outside Jokic. Just 5 on the clock. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Unloads from 13 feet. Jones rips down the board. Denver has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Here's Jokic. Murray. 20 from 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. Seconds left to play in the fourth. Williams against Jones. Outside, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And it's Jones with the ball for Denver. 22 was their biggest lead. Jokic with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Jones drives in. Oh, got a piece of it. So it's Denver picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, Anthony. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
Woo. I was having some fun out there tonight, Jennifer. The other team either didn't believe in me or they didn't remember me because they kept coming at me. Like, what? Maybe they'll remember next time after this game.
Great game, MP. Thank you so much. BA, over to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you next time.
everybody know him. Everybody know you a goof. I done popped out, feel like I feel you. Tally created my loop. Them boys like 5. That's all. Like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm too bad. Road truck got brown in stain. And my wrist all green like my wife fake. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in it.